Guys, it's John again. This is going to be my part 3 of the D's in the A to Z of rock and metal, and we're going to start off with Donny V from Enough's Enough, or X Enough's Enough. This is his first. He's got it down as DVEP. Oh, sorry, DVD and then EP. Yeah, so he's put his name in for the V part, which is quite clever. But yeah, this has only got 6 songs on it. It's got what's it got on here now? Oh, it's got interview. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong side here. It's got the song Country Roads. It's got Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Somewhere, I Love the Way, Code Red, and If You Could Read My Mind. It's got, there's on the DVD side of this disc 2, there's interviews, TV stuff, videos, lots of interviews. There's even a live video with John Corabi on here as well. And then they got the Freak video at the end. But yeah, there you go. That's all the stuff on there. And you can get this. This is probably the cheaper of these CDs, because sometimes they can be quite expensive. Same with some of the Enough's Enough stuff. So, and that's mine that's still sealed, and I've got mine that's one that's still open. Well, that's already opened. This is my first copy of it. So yeah, there we go. That's what it's like inside. But yeah, I love Donny V's songwriting, and he's singing, and you know, just yeah, great. Beatles influenced songwriter. Just loves that band as well. And then talking about the Beatles, this is his White Album, which I love, and it is actually called the White Album. This has got one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life, and it's a double CD, so it's all just like that inside. Yeah, this has got one of my favourite songs ever, and it's called, it's on this one, track 8, it's called My Love. Check that out by Donny V. It's a very slow song, but yeah, really, really cool. And then there's Donny is doing the song Imagine, John Lennon's song as well. But yeah, really do like that. This is another great album called Wrapped Around My Middle Finger. I've seen this on Amazon for 900 and something pounds before, which was just a silly little thing one day. This was only last year as well, and yeah, somebody was wishing. But yeah, this is a great album. But it's been a while since I listened to it. Good few years now. This came out in this is on Livewire, Cargo Records. Just trying to see what year. Doesn't tell me anywhere. And would you believe it? I can't find it anywhere. There's not one thing mentioning when this came out. That's quite unusual for an album. Nothing on the CD, nothing on the case, nothing inside. Oh well. I'll have to check that one, look it up. And then there's another one by Donny V, which is called Just Enough. This came out in 2003. He was still in Enough's Enough then anyway. This has got Spiderweb on, and Forever, and Wintergreen Eyes, Jesus and Drag. But some really good songs on here as well. I really do love his stuff. So underrated. And then this one was like sort of his album to sort of go fuck you to Enos Enough type thing, I think. Or just unless he really did mean goodbye Enos Enough, but that's what it's called. But yeah, I don't see him coming back to that band. This was done in 2013. It's got a Live on the Magical History Tour 2013. You got loads of Enos Enough songs there. And then it's got a DVD, Magical History Tour 2013, featurette, the Enos Enough video collection. There's loads of stuff. There's absolutely loads of stuff there, if you can see that. And yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah, that is it. Yeah, he was like that to Enos Enough. Yeah, bye. Next artist is Dare with Darren Morton, who was in Thin Lizzy. This came out in 1988. This is a 2008 reissue of some sort. The song that I know the most on here is this song called Abandon. That's about it. I wasn't really into the rest of the album as much as that first song. I do like Darren's vocals though. He's a pretty good singer. I'll probably have to stick that on again and have another listen. And then I got this one, Dare, Calm Before the Storm 2, which came out in, I can remember, that doesn't say. Why do they not put the dates on these things? Right, that's the same, that's got no dates on it either. Maybe they're just getting lazy. But yeah, that's what it looks like inside. But I can't remember why I bought this. I can't remember if it was, there was a song I saw on YouTube that I liked and I bought it for that, but, or I just bought it because it was cheap. It might have been that as well. Next one, Don Henley. This is Don Henley's actual Miles or Greatest Hits, with the Boys of Summer on it. I only like the Boys of Summer. The rest of his solo stuff I really am not into. I did have one of the albums, what's it called now? I can't think, but it's got the Boys of Summer on it, and that was the only album I had originally. I got rid of it because I just thought, what's the point? So I picked this up for like 10 or 15 pence. I thought, well, I'll keep that just for the song Boys of Summer, and that's why it's in my collection. Next ones are Dire Straits. A lot lighter rock. 1978. This has got Sultans of Swing on it. This is printed in West Germany, and featuring I've never seen this before, The Princess Bride soundtrack by Mark Knopfler, featuring Willie DeVille on Storybook Love. There you go, look. I've never seen that in there before. So yeah. Interesting. But yeah, on Vertigo. And then got another one, Dire Straits, Making Movies. This has got Tunnel of Love, Romeo and Juliet on there. 1980, this is on Vertigo, West German printed. There you go. Oh, I've got another one. Let's have a look if he's in there on that. Oh no, it's actually just the band there. Love Over Gold, which has got the amazing song, or both amazing songs. Telegraph Road, which is 14 minutes 15 seconds. Private Investigations, 6 minutes 45. That is just amazing. 1996, this CD was issued, but the album's 1982. And this is a UK one. And there's the songs. I don't know if I just showed that. Yeah, it's the remastered one, it says down there. And then Brothers in Arms. And yeah, this has got to be, do you know what, right? This has got my favourite Dire Straits song on it ever. And it's got the worst Dire Straits song on it ever. The best one is Brothers in Arms, right? The worst one is Walk of Life. My favourite after that is So Far Away. But that Money for Nothing is getting on my wick. That's another one that could be ruined by radio. But yeah, 1996 reissue, a remastered one. And that was the 1985 album. Oh my god. And yet, Brothers in Arms, All Day Long, my favourite Dire Straits song. And it's just immense. I remember driving through the Highlands of Scotland and I had that song on, and I was just going over from Ullapool, going north, and the sky was black, and it was the daytime. The sky was so dark, and I had that song on, and it was such an eerie feeling, and it was just like blew me away. And I can always remember places by having a certain song on. It's, yeah, that is a great album. Next one, On the Night, which is live, and this is from 1993, and yeah, I think this is probably around the time where they were finished up. I think, I'm not too sure. Someone out there who's a Dire Straits fan will know the year that Dire Straits finished. I don't know, but yeah, you know, you got Calling Elvis, Walk of Life, which is fucking terrible. Romeo and Juliet, Private Investigations, On Every Street, Your Latest Trick, You and Your Friend, Money for Nothing, Brothers in Arms as the closer. But yeah, could do with a new case. Then we've got this one, which came out just before then, and that's On Every Street. And I remember that song, Calling Elvis, being in the charts. Heavy Fuel as well. They're not too bad. At the time, I didn't really like them that much, but when I play this now, I think, oh yeah, they're actually quite good. So this came out in 1991. And this is a German pressing. Then we go. Songs the Swing, the very best of Dire Straits. This is the one to go for if you're after a best of. This is this has got all the good stuff on it, and highly recommended in any collection. if you're into rock, light rock. Yeah, there's you know, Just for Brothers in Arms and So Far Away and Private Investigations is worth getting this all day long. So yeah, and you can normally pick them up for peanuts at a second-hand shop. So, and the other one that came out later on was called The Best of Dire Straits and Mark Knopfler, and it's Private Investigations 2-disc. This is another one where it's just awesome. So yeah, and what? Oh, we've still got quite a while, and I got cramp in my leg. Oh, right. We're gonna go through this next lot. Right, I'm gonna start off with this one. No particular order. And go on to Def Leppard. This is Mirrorball, Live and More, in one of them horrible cases, and this only came out in 2011, and they still packed it in this crap case. And when mine came, it was broken, and I just couldn't be bothered to get a replacement. It's my fault. But this case, it's been changed since, I think. I think my mate changed it. But the original, is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, it is this one. Yeah, he changed the case. Because the original was shockingly broke. He's even, I don't know what case he used, but it even says here, please lift for next CD. Which is the first one of these I've had with it saying that before. But yeah, Mirrorball, it's a great live album. Music videos on there. It's got a DVD and then 2 CDs. It's got the amazing song Kings of the World, which is very Queen-esque. But yeah, really great. So just crappy packaging. Next one, the Sparkle Lounge, or Songs from the Sparkle Lounge Deluxe. This big book thing, which I really hate for trying to store 2 discs in there. And this one is the album of 11 tracks, and disc 2, if I can remember what's on disc 2, I would have told you by now, but I don't remember. Disc 2 is a mystery to me. This thing's never been very informative. I don't know. Tell me what disc 2 is in there, because it's not very helpful. Awesome album, Pyromania. I've got one of these in my car at the moment, so I haven't brought it in. Needs a bit of a clean. This is a VRS2, 1983. Just absolute killer. What more can you say? High and Dry, with the 2 remixed tracks at the bottom. Bring On a Heartbreak remix and Me and My Wine remix. 1981 album, but 1984 CD. Killer again. And like Dan said, Mirror Mirror is his favourite, Dan Powers. That is one of mine as well, big time, on this album. Along with Another Hit and Run and Lady Strange. The album I could never get into, except from probably 4 songs. And I just don't like this. And some people say, how can you not like that? and I get comments like, oh, that should be it, number 4 on the best of Def Leppard stuff list. And I'm like, really? There's much better albums before this. And that's the later album. It came out in 2015. Okay. I love Let's Go. I love Dangerous. I love We Belong. That's as far as it gets with me. Really, that is really a no-no for me. Been a fan of Def Leppard for 31 years this year, and that is right. On Through the Night, great little album, great album for a young, very young band. Came out in 1980. There's some good songs on here. Obviously the production's not great, but that would be mainly down to Tom Alom, because if you listen to some of the albums that he did around that time, okay, he did some Judas Priest, and he did was it AC/DC? And I'm sure he did some what's that? Sure there was some other band he did that I've listened to and thought, but yeah, production by Tom Malone I didn't enjoy. Like, you listen to the stuff. I think British Steel could have been far superior to what it is, production wise, and the ones just before it, Stained Class, and the other one. You listen to Sin After Sin was an album that sounded a lot further ahead of its time, because it had Roger Glover producing it. But this Tom Alom, you know, I think these songs could have been so much better sounding, and yeah, and maybe Def Leppard, the guys in the band would actually play more of it and like more of it. I think they only play Wasted now. But yeah, there we go. One that most people haven't got, and it's Def Leppard's 1980 BBC concert. This is on Turtle Records from Australia. 1992 this CD was not officially released. There it is there, look. I've had this since 1992, 93 time, so that is actually one of their first few concerts that he did as well. Then we go, got Hysteria Deluxe, the 2007 edition deluxe. And then, oh, what was it? Yeah, which has got the amazing B-sides on there, most of them. And then you got Pyromania, which I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I did when I first bought mine, when this first came out, and they messed up with the discs. Disc 1 is actually labelled Disc 1, but it's actually playing Disc 2. It's actually playing what's on Disc 2, and vice versa. So when you put Disc 1 in of this deluxe one, you actually get the live at the LA Forum 83, and when you put Disc 2 in, you get Pyromania remastered album. And I've got 2, and yeah, they really did screw up there. So, and they never, I don't think they ever changed it. Sure, they must be going to be worth some money then in the future. An album I loved when it came out. I love about half of it now, and that's Slang. And this is the redone, remastered version that came out in 2013. The album is 2005, isn't it? I can't remember. 2005, I think it was, yeah, or 2000. No, not 2005. The album's 1995 or 96 time. But yeah, I'm actually glad they released this, because they put disc 2 on, a song on disc 2 that I loved a bit, and the actual song's called All On Your Touch 2012 Revisit, which wasn't on anything else. But they've obviously found this song and tried to finish it off slightly, I think. But yeah, there's a few demos on there as well. But no, it's a shame they put it in this crap case. We've got another High and Dry. I think this is my original CD. My first one that I bought on CD. Yeah, it is, because it's got so many scratches on it. It's unbelievable. It's been in the wars, that one. So there you go. You witnessed my very first, one of my very first Def Leppard CDs I bought in the late 80s. No, sorry, early 90s, because I had it on cassette in the late 80s. This is just a live bootleg, to be quite honest. Def Leppard's Rock Tonight, 1992, which isn't the best sound on it, but this is before the internet, and I got that from a specialised second-hand record shop where the guy would import bootlegs and stuff and didn't get in trouble for it. And then we got another bootleg at the same time, Los Angeles 1992, another one which is, this is actually worse quality than the Amsterdam one, but I still keep it. A great, amazing remixed B-sides, redone B-sides, a few new songs, or not new songs, but old songs that weren't finished and redone. This is awesome for the collector. Retroactive, 1993, and yeah, Desert Song and Fractured Love, they were songs that weren't finished off, and there was I think it was one of them or two of them were ones that were maybe going to get onto Hysteria at one point. It was either that or Adrenalize. I think it was Hysteria, but they just never made it anywhere near it. Ring of Fire has always been one of my favourite B-side songs on the Hysteria singles that were released. I Want to Be Your Hero as well was on Pour Some Sugar on Me. Ride Into the Sun was, this is the Ride Into the Sun that was the third one that was redone. I don't like it as much as the second redo. Only After Dark, Mick Ronson song. That's a great, I love that little song. That was on the B-side to Let's Get Rocked when that came out. I've got my good copy of On Through the Night, which is my favourite song on that has always been Satellite. Sorrow Is a Woman. You think Sorrow Is a Woman was one of the very first songs they ever wrote, but it was titled something else. But yeah, amazing. Got my this is my original Slang CD, 2 CD. This came with Strictly Limited Edition second CD with the live acoustic versions of Armageddon It, Two Steps Behind, From the Inside, Animal, Pour Some Sugar on Me, When Love and Hate Collide, which was recorded in Singapore in the something series during the fall of '95 promo trek. So yeah, that was a mouthful. That's my original. And yeah, 1996 that album came out, not 95. And then I've got a spare copy, but this is the single disc of the Slang album. Adrenalize. And I used to have the digipack with this bit here was the livinyg. Oh, I can't even say the word now. The one that moves slightly. You could do that. I don't know where I've put it, to be quite honest. Oh no. Was it that one? No, sorry, it wasn't that. My first Adrenalize was the one with the black cover with the silver bits going along with Adrenalize and Def Leppard along there. And it wasn't that cover. And that was the digipack one with a bonus song on it, which I think was She's Too Tough was the other song. And I think that was the only bonus. I'm just trying to think. And you know what? I have no idea where it went at all. It's a very hard one to find. Mine accidentally got spilt. Mine actually got milk spilt over it. Not by me, but by some probably drunken bum that was at a party of mine years ago. And the covers, when you get milk stuck in paper and you don't realise until the next day that it's been left like that, and then the covers have dried slightly, and yeah, they're a bit wavy and crusty. So yeah, let's not think about crustiness. But yeah, this is I had to get this to replace my damaged one. Then an album that most people can't stand, but I actually like, and it's X, or as most people call it, 10, or X. I call it X. I love the song Now. I love the song Let Kiss the Day and Long Way to Go. There's a couple of crappy songs on here, but it's not the worst. I prefer this to the newer album, to be quite honest. Now, if that don't get any unsubscribers, I don't know what will. Oh yeah, that came out in 2002. I've got this is not my original Wisteria, but this is a replacement in good, perfect condition nearly. And then I've got another, my original. The CD is no longer in here for some reason. I have no idea why. But this is my original Wisteria, and I always keep it. Even though it's in this broken case, I keep the cover. Yeah, that's my, I will find the CD somewhere, I'm sure. Def Leppard Best Of. This is the 2-disc. You can get the 1-disc. This is the 2-disc. The 2-disc is I don't know if anybody's noticed, but when you get to the last 4 or 5 songs on side 2, there's a funny hissing or like noise to some of the recordings of the songs put onto this. They're not on there when you listen to the normal albums. It's only on these discs, and they are quite shoddy. And yeah, so if ever you find this and you get the 2-disc, check it out. Tell me what you think. The single disc, I think I do own as well. But Dan Powers just showed Rock of Ages on his video. This is why I don't have Rock of Ages, because the track listing is, I think, very similar. So another bootleg, Def Leppard Stage Fright. It's one of the one from Denver, Colorado, 1988, 2-disc. Unfortunately, I got this for very cheap because one of the discs was missing. But yeah, this is absolutely awesome. Euphoria, one of the last great Def Leppard albums. There's a couple of songs on here that do get on my wick, but this came out in 1999. Yeah, there are a few, but there's a few killer ones on there, like Paper Sun, Day After Day, To Be Alive, Goodbye, Promises. Yeah, It's Only Love Is Good. That song, Back in Your Face, what the fuck's going on there? And the 21st Century Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la girl. That is terrible. But, yeah, there we go. I'll try to keep this one good. I've got a spare retroactive. I've got another spare slang. Got a spare. Actually, this could be mine. Yeah, I think this is one that I picked up to replace my other one because my other one's getting a bit battered and bruised. So another X, another Adrenalize, and then my original Volt. Yes, this is my original Volt. This came out in '95. This is like the first best of Def Leppard ever. And this one was 1980 to 1995, and it came with the limited edition 9-track live CD, which is in there. So that's in there. And that was at Don Valley in Sheffield. And that's got like an awesome version of Love Bites on. And yet, I think I had this. I'm sure they do this on a. They did the Don Valley on a DVD, and I did have it. Sure, I did somewhere. I've got a spare standard Volt. Another Hysteria Deluxe 2007 Deluxe one. An Adrenalize 2007. No, sorry, 2009 Deluxe one. Well, that's 2006, sorry. That's 2009. And then I've got another Adrenalize there, 2009 Deluxe. So there we go. And my Def Leppard Hysteria Super Deluxe box set with all the bits in, as I've shown before. I'm not going to take this all out. This is currently bloody expensive. What did I pay? £66 something, or £63 something, and I think it's closer to 100 or over 100 at the moment. To be quite honest, if you're a Def Leppard fan and you have virtually everything they've already done, there's not a lot more extra you could have that's in. Well, there's hardly anything in this that you probably haven't already got. So yeah, if you're new to Def Leppard, go out and buy this straight away. There's my tip. I don't give up them very often. Right, I'm going to let you go. Oh my god, my video is 40 minutes long. Yeah, I better go. So cheers for watching, keep rocking and keep watching. See you guys.